Hello everybody, welcome back to Huddersfield Town Fan TV for another video. This is your match reaction to Stockport County 2, Huddersfield Town 1, yes. Another defeat, officially season over, even though the season's been over for weeks, let's be honest. But yeah, just another deflating majority of the game, poor performance on the whole. And yeah, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet, to be fair, guys. Obviously the lineup, when it came out, style lineup, 3 changes made from Friday's defeat. Obviously Marshall dropped to the bench. Balker, Ruskin, and Miller all out injured. A return for Herbie Kane on the bench as well. But yeah, look, I wasn't really that kind of impressed with the lineup, if I'm being honest with you guys. Like, I didn't really understand why you're rewarding failure. So another baffling lineup. Playing the same players that let you down, in the previous games, just doesn't make any sense to me. Hogg shouldn't be starting games, which he was in the starting line. He shouldn't be starting games. Don't understand that either. The player that comes on and makes you see out the game, not a player that you start with. And Fred, we need more forward-thinking players on, and someone who is quicker, like a Hodge type figure. And why are none of the B team players getting a look in? I mean, just don't understand. But look, no surprise, Miller, Ruskin and Balker are all out injured, Decent players, but what use are they really when we only get a few games out of them? Absolutely hopeless. But look, the first half, I thought we started okay. Starting on the front foot a little bit. Without testing the keeper, to be fair. But yeah, thought the opening 15 minutes were alright. Then Stockport started to have a few moments, started to get the momentum. Same old story really from the set pieces, rubbish set pieces by us. Evans, why is he always on set pieces? He's dreadful at them most of the time. Gets the odd one right, but the rest, absolute garbage. Did feel like they were gathering momentum as well, Stockport, after that. Opening 15 minutes we did alright, and then just let them easily back into the game again. Slipped back into our own ways. Poor defending at the back, just all over the place shape-wise, really. Doesn't ever last long, does it? This kind of... we start games well, and then that's it then. Well, I say well, okay, it wasn't... We didn't test the keeper in that time that we started the game. They started the half better as we just sat deep, allowed them to dictate things, and yeah, it was 0-0 at half time. Look, my first half summary was it was still nowhere near good enough. Wanted more urgency and drive. You know what I mean? Endeavour, a bit of energy, but going forward, nothing. There was just nothing. Second half. Again, okay start to the half, not doing much with it though. Zero end product as usual when we do get into areas. We did create a few chances. Koroma had a fantastic chance one-on-one with the keeper, poor attempt. Never looked confident. He made the keeper, he made it easy for the keeper to save it. Then another big chance, Koroma through ball to Kasumu this time, one-on-one with the keeper, but again squandered the chance. Then we finally get the goal, 1-0 up. Koroma with the strike into the bottom right, left-hand corner, wasn't it? And yeah, it was a good finish. And then this is about where you need to see out the game, manage the game. 61st minute you score, manage the game. Don't do it stupid. Don't do it silly. But oh no, we had to do what we always do in every game and throw it away. Marshall then came on for Koroma. It must have been quite a bit after the goal he scored, but then Marshall came on. Stockport then score in, I think it was the 73rd, 74th minute. From a corner, again, shocking defending once again. Horsfall not tracked in the box. Still, when the ball comes in, free in the area, easy header into the back of the net. Shocking defending once again. Players losing their runners, not ball watching. You know what I mean? Just shocking. Then the game got really stretched in the final 10 minutes. We made a triple change with 5 minutes to go. Taylor, Hodge and Kane came on. And then the madness that was a penalty for Stockport. Shocking decision by Pearson. Pushes over the Stockport player in the penalty area. Easy decision for the referee. No complaints by me. Penalty. Norwood steps up and slots it home. Which pretty much sums up Pearson's ability to actually defend. Shocking. And then just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, Callum Marshall, which for me is our player of the season, because he is, you know, when a lone player is the player of the season, pretty much shows how goddamn dreadful we've been all season. But yes, Callum Marshall gets sent off for an elbow, and yeah, his season is over with us. The season's over for us anyway, but we won't see him again in a town shirt unless he comes back next season, which I doubt he will. He probably will go to a championship club potentially on loan, but that's for another day, isn't it? But yeah, just summed up the afternoon, didn't it? Really, and look, when you lose 10 when you lose in the last 13 games, you're losing 10 of those. You don't deserve to go up. You don't deserve to be anywhere near the playoffs. And I just keep thinking to myself how poor the league is, and the fact that we're not in them playoffs. It's absolutely embarrassing. Honestly, it's embarrassing to the core. We've got the teams that are in there, and it's not just the teams that are in there, but you just think to yourself, how on earth have they just been allowed to go in? You know what I mean? And look, they've done well. Some of the teams in 5th and 6th, but Stockport weren't that great today at all. They were nothing special. You know, I don't know who's in the playoff picture now, but Leyton Orient or Reading, they've not been anything special this season either. You know, we had a big opportunity. We've had plenty of chances to get in those playoffs, and remain in those playoffs as well when we're in them, and even go for automatics, but we blew it. So yeah, that's it from me, guys. Just fed up. 2 more miserable games to go, and I just can't wait like I said, I've been wanting to see it win for a few weeks now, but the end is in sight, I guess. And yeah, the sooner it's over, the better. But guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you do drop a like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts on the game. But yeah, another rubbish performance overall. Not about glimpses. You can do glimpses here and there, and that's all well and good. It's about putting the ball in the back of the net. It's about managing the game when you go 1-0 up, and we failed to do that when we got the goal. It's just absolutely disgraceful. So yeah, the season is officially over. Some of those people out there, some of those town fans out there who were saying we can still get in them. To be fair, a lot of town fans said it was over anyway, but there are always a few happy clappers about that think, it's not mathematically impossible yet and all this thing. Well, guess what? It is. It is over this season. We are not catching up on 6th place. The season is done, and yeah, we've got what we've deserved this season. Utter garbage. Anyway, I'm going now, so take care, everybody, and I'll see you during the week for a live show on Wednesday night at 6 o'clock. We'll be discussing what has gone wrong at this club, and look, we're going to go into depth about it. So yeah, Anyway, guys, take care. I'll see you all on the next one.